Welcome back to PNC Park, the home of the Pirates. We go to the top of the fourth inning. No score here in the National League wild card game. The Pirates hosting the Giants. Pablo Sandoval will lead it off for San Francisco. Had a base hit his first time up. One of two hits the Giants have off Edinson Volquez so far. He's also walked a batter, struck out a batter. And it's ball one to Sandoval. The infield alignment the same for the Pirates as it was his first time up when Sandoval snuck one just to the right of Neil Walker out at second base into right center.
Pablo's like a leadoff hitter, taking strikes and not swinging at balls in the dirt or over his head.
With a base hit his last time, now 7 for 14 in his career against Volquez. Hits one a long way down the right field line, high and deep and foul.
You wonder why a guy can take pitches like Pablo is. When you have those kind of numbers against opposing pitcher, you're seeing it pretty well. And he's seeing it. That's a normal free swing right there on that high fastball by Volquez, but he's seeing the ball pretty well. And I think if I'm Volquez here, I'm going to try to be a little more careful with him and go after Pence.
Now, Bruce Bochy talked about the quality of his at-bats just in the last couple of days of the season, and then Hurdle talked about how tough a guy he is to pitch to because he can hit a good pitch, and sometimes right down the middle is the place to pitch him because he just swings at everything normally.
A lot of times the guys who can hit pitches all over the strike zone and out of the strike zone, the pitch down the middle, they can't decide what to do with it. Do I pull it? Do I hit it the other way? Do I hit it up the middle? By then it's too late and you ground out to second.
In the air and out of play. You know, good luck getting a book on a Vladimir Guerrero in his career. I mean, and same with Sandoval. Obviously Guerrero at another level from Sandoval, but guys who swing at everything.
Still think 2-2 right here. You can bounce a breaking ball and hopefully, you know, if you're Volquez, hope to get Pablo Sandoval to chase it.
Didn't get it down enough, and it's lined into right center. A base hit. Sandoval's 2 for 2.
Well, Russell Martin and I were thinking on the same thing. You see him patting the glove on the ground. That means bounce this thing, bounces breaking ball right here, and he didn't. Kept it up just enough that Pablo Sandoval, who's seeing the ball really well tonight. I mean, that ball's thigh high or just above the knees, and that's when you want to bounce one, that's not where you want to throw that one to a guy that's hit you pretty well. And now the Giants got their leadoff hitter on again.
For Hunter Pence. Pence hit a soft liner to short his first time up. Even with the slump that he had the last few weeks, he finished 3rd in the National League in hits, 2nd in the National League in runs scored, 4th in the National League in total bases.
Well, that's how good he was doing through August. And September came and it was a struggle.
And a bouncer through the left side, a base hit. And the Giants have the first 2 men aboard here in the 4th inning.
When you talk to Curt Schilling about pitching in the postseason, it's like he said, a walk is a rally, where in the regular season it's not a rally yet, but a walk is a rally. A leadoff hitter getting on base by base hit is a rally. Now you got first and second right here, and you got Belt up, who's swinging pretty good, and Crawford, who, you know, hit a line drive to right field to Travis Snyder to make it out, but hit the ball hard off Volquez.
Upstairs, ball 1. Then Hurdle talked about how Russell Martin has made so many great trips to the mound during the season, seemingly knowing when to go and what to say. And he just pointed out, gestured, said something to Volquez. You wonder if a trip to the mound is coming soon. first, but back in safely is Pence.
Well, that's a set play by Russell Martin, and you see it. That's where you want the pitch as a catcher. You want it up out of the zone. You preferably up and in. That way you can get it and get around the left-handed hitter Brandon Belt to make a throw. And look at all the room he had to throw. And Gabby Sanchez sneaking in behind Pence, but Pence being alert, getting back in time. And that's a play in the postseason you can run because Hunter Pence can't hear Roberto Kelly, his first base coach, right now.
2-1. Or did Volquez need a strike there? It's Kelly, the first base coach, alongside Pence. Sandoval out at second.
He might have been able to hear him right there where Roberto Kelly is standing, but right now where he's got his lead, he can't hear him.
Got it in on his hands, 2-2.
Well, here's where Volquez can go any way he wants with it right now. Will he bounce a breaking ball to Brandon Belt, try to get the strikeout? Or if he can throw that two-seam fastball sinker down and away, can he get Belt to roll over and hit a grounder to Neil Walker and turn this double play?
Check swing. On the appeal, no swing, says third base umpire Paul Emmel, and the count is now full on Bell this inning.
Yeah, well, this is a better pitch than he threw to Pablo Sandoval with 2 strikes, and there's a pitch right there, and give Belt a lot of credit. That is so difficult a pitch to lay off of. 2 strikes, all this energy running around this building. You want to be a hero and try to knock in the first run of a game, and you can lay off that pitch.
Any chance the runners are going here? Sandoval, Pence?
No, I don't think so. I think you got to keep Pablo there. Last thing you want to do is to strike him out, throw him out, and basically take yourself out of this inning.
Not going. And it's high, ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. It's a 9-man pitching staff for Pittsburgh in this game, a 10-man pitching staff for the Giants. Nobody's up at the moment in the Pirates' pen. The batter is Brandon Crawford. And Crawford, who had a fly ball sharply to right field his first time up, had a pretty productive offensive season. He hit 10 homers, he had 10 triples, he had 20 doubles, and he drove in 69 runs on the season.
Yeah, and you look at the numbers right there, runners in scoring position, how hot he's been since August 30th. You know, the month of September, he was very productive at runners scoring position. Here's where you want to try to get something to drive. This is one of those, Dan, where a sacrifice fly would be great, but you're looking to try to hit something in a gap right here if you're Brandon Crawford, try to score multiple runs. And now, you know, a situation right here, 1-1. If he gets 2 strikes, then you're just going to try to put it in play. Even if you hit into a double play, score a run.
Breaking ball fouled off, 1-2.
It's not going to surprise me if they come right back with that breaking ball. You remember, first at bat, Crawford first pitch swung at that breaking ball after he walked Belt for the first time in this game, and then ended up giving up that line drive to right field for an out. But I think if I'm Russell Martin, I'm coming back with it.
And the curveball is hit high and deep to right field. It is gone. Brandon Crawford silences the crowd here in Pittsburgh with a grand slam. And Clint Hurdle is on the phone to the bullpen.
And here's a, we thought Russell might want to go back to that breaking ball, but you want to bounce it. There's an 85 changeup right there to Crawford. Then a fastball way out of the zone, called a strike. And then there's the breaking ball, and there's another breaking ball that he wanted buried down and in, and instead kept it up in the zone. And Crawford, like we said, hitting with runner scoring position, takes it out. Winner go home game.
And in a one-game winner-take-all situation, it can sometimes be, not that he's necessarily the unlikeliest of heroes, but anybody can jump up and change the game with one swing of the bat. And Brandon Crawford, a grand slam, 4-0 Giants, top four. Bumgarner is the batter. There's a sharper breaking ball, and it's 0-2 on the Giants pitcher. And a swing and a miss, 2 down. Forgive me, not Hughes. That is Worley, 46, not 48. That is 46, Vance Worley, up in the Pirates' pen. He is a starter for Pittsburgh and on the roster for this kind of a situation if Volquez gets in trouble early. The inning began with a Sandoval base hit, then Pence with a bouncer through the left side for a single. Belt walked to load the bases, and Crawford emptied them. And another ground ball. Inning over, but damage has been done. Brandon Crawford got a hanging breaking ball and deposited it in the seats in right to give the Giants a 4-run lead.